It's not in our community's best interest to return to the days when council consisted of like-minded folks with very little debate of priorities, policies, and alternative strategies. In my 2 tenures on City Council and 35+ years of community engagement, I've learned much about Second Ward neighborhood issues, concerns, and priorities. More than anything, residents reasonably expect their tax dollars to be spent wisely and their council member to be responsive and effective in addressing their concerns. I've worked hard to do both.
Being fiscally responsible should not be a differentiator in any campaign. We are bound by our oath of office to protect the city assets. This means not voting against our laws, including those which define development and zoning. I've heard that much is being made of the vote of 413 East Huron as a differentiator in this campaign. I voted for 413 not because I liked the building or thought it was appropriate for the site. I didn't vote for it because I was worried about a lawsuit. We worry about uncertainties. A lawsuit in this case was certain because the site plan fit the requirements that were decided upon in 2009. I voted for 413 East Huron because it was the fiscally responsible thing to do.
It's an important time in the Second Ward right now. There are several major issues in our ward, including 3 large residential development proposals, major construction projects, and other challenges. It's now more critical than ever that residents' voices are heard at City Hall, and that's something I consistently demonstrated leadership in doing, making sure neighborhood voices were heard, concerns addressed, and problems solved.
Now, I want to highlight 3 personal characteristics that I feel set me apart in this campaign. The first is effective representation. During my term on council, I communicated with residents through monthly newsletters, town hall meetings, and I conducted the first ever Ward 2 citizen satisfaction study. If you elect me to council again, I'll remain committed to open, effective, and transparent dialogue within our community. Your feedback has shaped my decisions on council. The second characteristic is sound judgment. City council members are often faced with controversial decisions. I will be committed to my practice of researching both sides of a difficult issue, learning from experts, and listening to different viewpoints in the community. I am passionate about serving this community, and you can count on me to be fair and inclusive in doing so. I am not beholden to any faction, just the community I represent. The third is an unbridled enthusiasm for all things Ann Arbor. I love this city. I enjoy the parks, the neighborhoods, the downtown. The potential of the future of Ann Arbor excites me. A growing private sector, redevelopment on our riverfront, a new universal access playground in Gallup Park, and the ability for everyone to live, work, and play in Ann Arbor. My plan is to lead us toward this vision.
If re-elected, I'll continue to be a strong advocate for public safety in neighborhoods and downtown, funding infrastructure replacement and for parks. My long-term goals include pension reform, developing a strategic plan for infrastructure reinvestment, and election reform. Maintaining the character and economic vitality of our neighborhoods and downtown are key priorities for me as well. Both can be achieved. It's not an either-or choice. Because of the unique character of our neighborhoods and downtown, Ann Arbor is a very attractive place for new businesses and developers. That strong demand allows us to continue to realize the economic growth we need, yet be selective, insist on development that complements our character. Thank you for your consideration, and I hope I've earned your vote on November 3rd.